excited. I'm happy for him. I love him all dearly. Damien kind of been in our lives.
Welcome, everybody, to Baseball Night in America, the Strat Super Team League. And I'm your sports time machine as I bring you inside Busch Stadium as we bring you game number 2 of the 3-game series between the 2017 Houston Astros and the 2006 St. Louis Cardinals. The St. Louis Cardinals come in with a 1-0 record, while the 2017 Astros are 0-1. Tonight's starters, the left-hander for the Houston Astros will be Dallas Keuchel. The pitcher for the St. Louis Cardinals will be Jeff Suppan. Here's your starting lineup for the visiting Astros. George Springer will lead off in center. It'll be Josh Reddick batting second and right. Jose Altuve batting third. He's at second. Carlos Correa batting fourth at short. Brian McCann's your catcher today. He's batting fifth behind the plate. Yuri Gurriel batting sixth at first. Marvin Gonzalez batting seventh is your left fielder. Batting eighth is Alex Bregman at third. And batting ninth and pitching is Dallas Keuchel. For the St. Louis Cardinals, David Eckstein leads off. He's at shortstop. Ron Belliard bats second. He's at second. King Albert is your third hitter. He plays first. Scott Rowland is your third baseman. He hits fourth. Juan Encarnacion is your right fielder. He bats right. Jim Edmonds is your center fielder. He bats sixth. Jose Yadier Molina is your catcher. He bats seventh. Sty Taguchi is your left fielder. He hits eighth. And Jeff Suppan is your pitcher, and he will hit ninth. Let's get baseball here from Busch Stadium. Again, advanced Stratomatic, so no ballpark effects, but we'll play a lot of the other super advanced rules. So here's Springer. He leads off. Excellent leadoff hitter, and he'll get the start here against Jeff Suppan. And as I told you before, this rotation is not good for the Cardinals beyond Carpenter, and they're going to give up their share of hits. So we'll see how they do today. All sixes is going to be a ground ball back to Suppan. Suppan is an E0, so if he makes the chart, he will. If he doesn't make the chart, he throws him out anyway, and he does. So Jeff Suppan makes a nice play to start the game off, and there's one away. And here is Josh Reddick. So one out here. These Houston Astros are a tough bunch. They lost the opener, but they do have a very explosive offense. Reddick, a left-handed hitter against Suppan. Here is your pitch. That will be a fly ball right field. Or that's fly ball. Yep. Let's see if my eyes can read today. It's been one of those days. Fly ball center field. Catch is made by Edmonds. Makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. So here comes Jose Altuve. Bats third. He's your second baseman. Fantastic hitter he is. Here's the pitch. And from Suppan, guess what? Fly ball left field. That's to Gucci. And Jeff Suppan has sent them down 3 up, 3 down. So let's see how that goes. Bottom of the first coming up. No score here at Busch. So for the Cardinals, David Eckstein followed by Ronnie Belliard and King Albert against Dallas Keuchel, the left-hander with the big beard. So here is Eckstein. He'll get it start for the Cardinals. That's going to be a ground ball to short. Good play there by Correa. Throws him out, and there's one away. So here is Ron Belliard. Not a bad little second baseman. Has some pop. We'll see if he can use that to his advantage. Keuchel looks in. Gets a sign from McCann. Here's the pitch. That will be a ground ball to short. That is Correa. Correa is a 2, and that's a 7, and throws him out. 2 away. So 2 outs. Here is King Albert, possibly one of the greatest right-handed hitters of all time. If he's not, another Cardinal can stand up and say, hey, it's me, and that'll be Rogers Hornsby. So Albert steps up. Keuchel looks in and the pitch, and that is going to be a catch-jacks behind the plate. Let's see if McCann's going to throw away the mask, I think, so he can see it in front of him. Let's see if he can make the play on it. And it's a 3. It's on the card, so it will be a pop-up because there's no wild pitch with nobody on. So it's a pop-up to the catcher, McCann, to end the inning. 1 inning of play here in St. Louis. It is Houston nothing and St. Louis nothing. For the Astros, Correa, McCann, Gurriel will bat for the Astros here in the second against Jeff Suppan. Here's a pitch to Correa, and that will be a ground ball to third, picked up by Roland. He makes the play for the first out. So Scott Rowland throws him out. Here is the catcher, Brian McCann. So Brian McCann steps up, left-handed hitting catcher. Solid career. Has some power. Here's a pitch from Suppan. 1-10, deep fly ball, right field. Oh, baby, forget about this. Right fielder didn't even have to move. Gone. So Brian McCann touches them all. And the Houston Astros lead at 1-0. So a solo jack by McCann, and the Astros are on the board. So 1-10 versus a righty, boom, and McCann sends it out of here. So 1-0 Houston. So Houston with a big blow. Here's Yuri Gurriel. So now the Astros lead 1-0. Again, we told you this about this Houston offense. It has some pop. And now here's a pitch to Gurriel, fly ball center field. That is Edmonds. I don't think Edmonds has lost anything on the defense. Let's see. He'll still have to keep it on the card, and he does. Good catch by Edmonds with 2 outs. Here is Marvin Gonzalez, the utility knife, kind of the same way people look at Brock Holt of the Red Sox. Can play almost any position and play it effectively and has a good solid bat. Marvin is a switch hitter, but he hits right-handers a lot better. Suppan looks in. Here's the pitch. 4-11, fly ball center field. That's Edmonds makes the catch, and the inning is over. But the Astros get their first lead of the Strat Super League. It's 1-0 Houston. We go to the bottom of the second inning. So Jeff Suppan gave up a solo home run. Wasn't his fault. McCann got the pitch he wanted and sent it out of here. So bottom of the first. Hope people can hear me out there. Surprised we're not getting some more people involved. Here is Scott Rowland, followed by Juan Castellon and Jimmy Edmonds. So now here's Rowland. Rowland swings, and that's where you want to pitch Rowland. That is a good pitch. Rowland against the lefties, a pop to short. Catch made by Correa, makes the catch, and there's 1 away. And now here's Juan Castellon. He's a right-handed hitter, plays right field. He swings away here against Keuchel. Keuchel looks in and the pitch. That will be a base hit in the right center field. So Juan Castellon with a single. So runner on first and 1 out. Let's see if Castellon has any speed. He is starred, but Dallas Keuchel's -6 is going to make you stay right there. So with 1 on, here's the catcher, Jim Edmonds, center fielder Jim Edmonds. He does not want to see left-handed pitching at all. Edmonds, Keuchel looks in, runner on first and 1 out. And the pitch is going to be a ground ball to second. That is Altuve. Let's see if Altuve can make the play on it. Can he turn it and turn a double play? That is a double play. 4-6-3. Nice play from Altuve to Bregman to Gurriel to end the second. No runs, 1 hit, a double play is wasted. We go to the top of the third. It's 1-0 Astros. So the Astros will now send up Bregman, Keuchel, and the top of the order, Springer here in the third. Here's the pitch. That will be a shot. That is a ground ball to short. That is Eckstein, I believe it is. See if Eckstein comes up with it here. Ooh, he has a decent range, but a great error rating, and he's out. 13 will make the chart, 6-3. So Bregman retired, went out in the third. Here is Dallas Keuchel. So now Dallas Keuchel comes up. So Keuchel will come up with one man on. He's a one-hitting pitcher, so not much offense in the bat. He's I believe, a left-handed hitter. Let's see. He is. He's a left-handed hitter. Oh, that's a foul ball. Did not throw that correctly. Let's go ahead and throw it again. And for Keuchel, it is going to be ground ball to short. Good play there by Eckstein. This time has an easier play and throws him out for out number 2. So besides the home run by McCann, the Astros have been shut down. So now here is, with 2 outs, George Springer. Come on, Springer. Here comes George Springer. So Springer to batter with 2 outs. The center fielder, again, an excellent leadoff hitter against Suppan. Suppan, you want to pitch a fastball with Springer. That's for sure. Here's the pitch. And that will be a fly ball left field. That's to Keuchel. And Jeff Suppan has made one bad pitch. And that has been it. 1-0 Astros. We go to the bottom of the third. It'll be Molina to Keuchel, Suppan, the bat here in the bottom of the inning. So Dallas Keuchel comes out to the mound. He will now pitch to Yadier Molina. Going to be in the Hall of Fame one day, then followed by Keuchel and Suppan. Here's a pitch. And for Molina, against a lefty, is going to be a ground ball to short. Again, good play by Correa, 1 away. So what an outing for Dallas Keuchel so far. Last of the third, still 1-0 favor of Houston on a Brian McCann second inning home run. Here is Keuchel. Keuchel swings. And that will be a 2-8. And he popped it straight up. Oh, did he miss his pitch? That will be Altuve. Makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. So now here is Jeff Suppan. He's a 3-hitting pitcher, so has a little more power on there somewhere. We'll see if Suppan can find anything. And he is a right-handed hitter against the lefty Keuchel. And there's your swing. That will be a ground ball to short. Nice play there. Throws them out and ends the inning. So Correa throws them out. No runs, no hits, no errors. Just a hit through 3 for the Cardinals, and it's 1-0 Astros. Astros will now send up Altuve, Correa, and McCann to bat for them here in the 4th. Or is it Reddick? Let's see if I have Reddick up here. So it was Astros out. Okay. So it looks like it's going to be Reddick. My fault. So it's going to be in the 4th inning. It will be Reddick, Altuve, Correa against the right-handed pitcher, Jeff Suppan. Here's the pitch. That will be a 1-7. That's a fly ball in the left field. That's a catch by Keuchel. Makes the catch, and there's 1 away. Here is Altuve. 1 out here in the 4th. Altuve fly to left his first time up. Astros, Cardinals, again, another pitcher's duel here at the Strat Super League. Altuve swings. That will be a fly ball right field. They're just not getting the rolls either. And Carson comes over and makes the catch. And there's 2 outs. So now here is Carlos Correa, shortstop. Houston just had a whole bunch of talent at the same time hitting contract years. And Carlos Correa found that when he finally came to his own. So now here is with 2 outs and the swing. That'll be Correa 3-6. Let me pull out Correa's card. I haven't had a chance to go through my stuff yet to find him yet. So 3-6 against a righty is a strikeout for Correa to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 4th. A Brian McCann home run, and that has stood up so far. It's 1-0 Houston. Both teams with 1 hit, but it's been the big blow by Brian McCann. That has been the difference. Last of the 4th, a 1-0 game. So now it's going to be Eckstein, Belliard, and King Albert against Dallas Keuchel here in the 4th. Here's a swing, and that will be a fly ball left field. That will be left fielder for the Astros. That's Marvin Gonzalez, and makes the catch. And there is 1 away. So Eckstein retired. He is 0 for 2. And now here's Ronnie Belliard. He ground the shorts first time up. So far, just a nasty pitcher's duel. Both teams only giving up one hit. 5-9 to a righty. Struck him out on the inside corner, and Belliard didn't swing. 2 outs in the fourth, and here's King Albert. He popped up to the catchers last time up. Big opportunity here for the Cardinals to get back in this game, and it would be one swing of the bat, and that would be Albert. So the big right-handed stick of Albert against the lefty in Keuchel. Here's the pitch. That will be a walk to Albert Pujols. So Albert draws the walk. And now here is Scott rolling. Rolling. Popped the short his last time up. Runner on first. For second base turn of the ball game for the Cardinal. Keuchel whips in. Gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Roland. And that will be a struck him out on the inside corner to retire the side. No runs on one walk, one left. We played 4, still 1-0, favor of the Astros. Top of the fifth, McCann, Gurriel, and Gonzalez for Houston. So fifth inning for Houston, McCann, Gurriel, Gonzalez. McCann homered his last time up. We'll see if he can do the same. Josh Suppan keeping him in this game, surprisingly. But so has Keuchel. Both pitchers have been masterful so far. Here's the pitch. 6-5. Did he do it again? Deep drive, right field. Again, he goes back. Right fielder is for the Cardinal. Is Encarnacion, bounces off the top of the wall. He gets it back in, and McCann has himself yet another double. So he has both hits in the ball game, a home run and a double. So McCann is seeing Jeff Suppan quite well. Runner on second and nobody out. Here is Yuri Gurriel. So Gurriel will bat here against Suppan. Suppan from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That will be a single for Gurriel. So he'll go to third. He'll stop at first. And all of a sudden, now the possible fatigue of Suppan plays in. He's a 6, but only in the 5th. First and third, nobody out. And again, the utility ninth, otherwise known as Marvin Gonzalez up. He will switch it back from the left-hand side. Cardinals will play the infield in. Here's a possible swing right now for Gonzalez. And Marvin Gonzalez hits the ball to deep left center field. That's going to be troubles off the top of the wall. McCann scores without a problem. Here comes Gurriel. Let's see if he can score. Let's see if he was being held or not. Gurriel, he can be held because there's a runner on first and third. So let's see. Gurriel's a 1-11 D. He was not being held. It's 1-12. The center fielder for the Cardinals is Edmonds. He's a -2. It's a 1-10. They will hold the runner up. So an RBI double for Marvin Gonzalez. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead with nobody out. Second and third, McCann has scored both runs, and now so big opportunity for Bregman here to see if he can add to this Astro lead. Again, most of this stuff coming off their own cards. Suppan just gave up some of his. He has too much on his card to help. 5-8 righty. It's a ground ball to first. That will stop he'll come home, makes the play. How about that? What a play by Pujols. He came home to Molina, and Gurriel was dead duck. So it's a fielder's choice. It's now first and third, and the infield will stay in for Dallas Keuchel. He'll stay in at bat. So again, with the pitcher up, we'll see what that does. Actually, they'll play the infield back. They're going to try for a double play on him. Suppan needs to make this big pitch right now. 5-5-2 against a righty is a single 1-3. That's a 20 line drive to the shortstop. Makes the play. Zechstein for the second out. So now there's 2 outs, and now here's George Springer. Here's Springer. So it is now first and third, 2 outs. Let's see. Bregman probably is starred. I'm not going to probably go against him. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a 2-4 righty ground ball to second. Good play there by the second baseman for the Cardinals, and that is Belliard. Comes up and throws them out in the inning. But they get one run only. They strand the bunch. We go to the bottom of the fifth inning. It's 2-0 Astros. Looks like they left two runners on. They left the runner on first and third, and they only got one in. The Astros may pay the day that they only scored one there. It's 2-0 Houston, last of the fifth. It will now be Encarnacion, Edmonds, and Molina, the bat for the Cardinals here in the fifth against Dallas Keuchel. So let's see. Juan Encarnacion gets a chance to hit here against Keuchel. 1-4 lefty ground ball back to the mound. There's a nice play by Keuchel. Throws them out. There's one away here in the fifth. So now here is Jimmy Edmonds. Hit into a double plays last time up. Again, he's hitting against a left-handed pitcher. And you know what kind of problems that is for Jimmy. At least late in his career it has been. Here's the pitch. And for Edmonds, struck him out. Didn't stand a chance. He fell his whole foot in the bucket, and he chased on that one. And there's 2 outs. Now here's Yadier Molina with 2 outs. What a ball game for Dallas Keuchel. So far for Keuchel, I believe he's only given up 1 hit in this ball game, and that was a base hit to Encarnacion. And that has been it. So 1 hitter so far. Another great pitching matchup. 2-7 Molina against a lefty is going to be a line drive caught. 2-7 line drive to the second baseman to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the 6th. It's 2-0 Houston. Again, no team has won 2 in a row besides the 2005 Chicago White Sox. You saw them very first time here on the channel, and then they won an offline game to go 2-0. Otherwise, the team that won first lost second. So it's been a kind of a trend so far. Top of the 6th, 2-0 Stros. Be Reddick, Altuve, and Correa the bat here against Suppan, who now is in his fatigue inning. So now he's in the 6th. Any combination of 3 hits here. Catch made by Encarnacion makes the catch, and there's 1 away, and he's 0 for 3. So now here's Jose Altuve. So Altuve, the batter, he's kind of struggled today. He's 0 for 2. Looking in, gets the sign, and that's going to be a ground ball. The second, easy play there, throws him out, 2 away. Good play there by Belliard. 2 outs of the 6th for Correa. So Correa comes up in the 6th, 2-0 Houston. And there's a swing. It'll be a 4-4 versus a righty. Ground ball the third. For the Cardinals, the third baseman is Roland. He definitely is a Gold Glove type player. Roland is a 1E16, I believe, or an E18. Does he need it? Oh, a 16. I think he makes a nice play. Throws him out for out number 2. I believe the 16 does appear. It does. What a play by Roland. So Roland comes up with a nice play. And that will retire the side. So score that 5-3 in your scorebooks. We go to the bottom of 6th inning. It's Astros 2, Cardinals nothing. So bottom of 6th inning, Cardinals will now send up to Gucci, possibly a pinch hitter for Suppan or Eckstein. So let's see if the Cardinals got anything in them. And it'll be Taguchi to lead off against Keuchel. Here's the pitch. 1-9 lefty ground ball down the third. That is a good play there by Bregman. Throws him out, and he's got a good arm. So retired is 1 away. So now in the 6th inning, what do? I think you do let Suppan bat here. It's only a 2-0 score. I don't think they're in that desperate area right now. They need him out of there. This will be his last at bat, one way or the other. So here's a pitch, and that is going to be. That's going to be a base hit for Suppan. So Suppan doesn't do that much. That's a line drive over the middle for a base hit. So the pitcher gets himself a base hit. Hey, I've heard everyone else say it. Who needs a DH? Who needs a stinking DH? Runner on first, one out. Here is David Eckstein, little scrappy player from the Angels that won a championship. Again, Keuchel from the stretch. Keuchel is in his inning of fatigue. He's out of 6. 2-5 versus a lefty is going to be a single. Right field for Eckstein. So let's see. Will they try to? Suppan wasn't held. That's going to be a +1, but it's a pitcher. They'll hold him. First and second, one out. Here come the Cardinals. So the Cardinals trying to make a little bit of a comeback here. Here's Eckstein. Here is Ronnie Belliard. Belliard in the ballgame has ground the short, struck out. He's 0 for 2. Mike Terranova here. Hello, Mike. How you doing? Welcome inside St. Louis's Busch Stadium. Here's a pitch to Belliard. That's going to be a 6-4. That's a ground ball to short. That is Correa. He's a 2. And that is an 8. So I don't think that is going to reach. So now we got to see. Let's see. Correa is an E14. So now we find an E14 and see what E14 can do. Nope, did not make it. So E14 is going to be a 6 through 11 is an out and potentially an inning ending crushing double play. It's a 7. It's a double play. Again, it goes to the shortstop to Altuve to first and turns it. So what a play by Correa to Altuve to Gurriel and gets the double play. An inning ending, boom, crushing double play, like Kurt Berglund would probably say. We played 6 here in St. Louis. It's 2-0 Astros. So far, it's been the Brian McCann show for Houston as the Cardinals have their best chance right there, but unable to score. So now we go to the 7th. It'll be McCann, Gurriel, and Gonzalez for the Astros against Jeff Suppan, who will stay in this ball game, although he's on a very short leash. Here's the pitch. And that will be a single for McCann. He's 3 for 3. So there's a base hit. Now he's not yet tired. That's the first hit. Didn't give up any hits in the fatigue inning, the 6th. So McCann now. So now here is Gurriel. Gurriel in the ball game is 1 for 2. We'll see if Gurriel can get a big hit here. McCann not stealing. Suppan working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that will be a ground ball in the hole, second base. Good play there by Altuve. Throws the first. And that will get, and actually not my fault. Ground ball, the second will be Belliard. Gets up and throws him out. So that will push McCann the second. Gurriel is out. And now here's Marvin Gonzalez. Marvin Gonzalez is 1 for 2. Double those left stranded. See if Gonzalez can get a big play here. Again, one of those utility knives in baseball. Runner on second. Big hit here. Let's see if Suppan can survive this one. 5-6 to a lefty. A strikeout. The dot does not count yet. That's 2 outs. So now here is Alex Bregman. He is 0 for 2. Reached on a fielder's choice and ground the short. So now let's see if Bregman can get a big hit here. Runner on second, 2 outs. Suppan trying to go 7 for these Cardinals. Suppan working from the stretch and the pitch. And that will be Bregman, a blind drive and a base hit for Bregman. That will go all the way to the wall, but it's picked back up. That will score McCann. He has scored 3 times. That's an RBI for Alex Bregman, and the Houston Astros have taken a 3-0 lead. So now here is Dallas Keuchel. He'll stay in and hit, and that is 1 hit closer to the fatigue. So let's see if he can survive this. Here is Keuchel. Pitch to Keuchel. 2-9 for Keuchel. And that's a ground ball to first. Takes it to the bag himself. And that is it. But the Astros get one more in the seventh as Brian McCann scores for the third time. McCann can. A seventh inning stretch here in St. Louis. It's 3-0 Houston. So 3-0 Astros. So now let's see what Dallas Keuchel will do. He'll stay out there. He's going to his seventh inning of work, and he's given up very little damage. So now, off the sixth inning, he did give up one hit. Let's see. So it's going to be King Albert for the Cardinal. So last of the seventh, 3-0 ball game. 2-6 versus a lefty. He's a pop straight up. Shortstop. That is Correa. Makes the catch, and there's one away. So one away there. Albert retired in the seventh. So now here's Roland. Roland's over 2. So Roland, the batter. Again, this Cardinal team, again, kind of sluggish on offense. They're not, again, usually what happens in these games. That was 6-9. Struck him out. Big strikeout for Keuchel. 2 outs in the seventh. So now here's Juan Encarnacion. He's 1 for 2. Can Juan get himself a big hit and keep this inning alive? Keuchel is pitching well above his pay grade, as they say. Keuchel for the windup. Here's the pitch. 1-6. Base hit Encarnacion. So the Cardinals bring the tying runner to the plate, and it's going to be Jimmy Edmonds. Now the question is, what do they do? So Edmonds, he will be sent back. So Edmonds hits awfully against left-handed pitching, and it will be Mookie's kid, Preston Wilson. So Preston Wilson will come out. Overall, good hitter versus left-handed pitching. He'll stay in and play center field. So Wilson the hit in this situation. So runner on first, 2 outs. Wilson looking to extend the inning. That's either. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Keuchel from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That will be a base hit for Preston Wilson. That sends a runner to third, and Encarnacion goes there. So the Cardinals are still alive. That's 2 hits, 3 hits. And let's see. Hang on one momento. So that's 3 hits through 2. So once you pass your fatigue inning and you give up 1 hit in the 6th and 2 more in the 7th, would that be your fatigue? The 3 hits over 2 once you're in that? I know Strat PC sometimes does that, and that's a big play of the ball game. It sends up Molina, but also does that send the bullpen out for St. Louis? So I'm looking for a Strat rule check here. Again, the situation, Keuchel is a 6. In his 6th inning of fatigue, he only gave up 1 hit. Here in the 7th inning, he's given another walk and a single. So that's a combination of 3 over the fatigue 2 innings. Will that make him fatigued? If not, Yadier Molina will step up. And the question is who might pitch for these Astros? And they got a good bullpen. That's not going to be a problem for them. So let's see who the Astros will go with. So let's see who the Astros can bring out here. They used a couple guys in the last time. We're in the 7th. Will Harris had absolutely nothing. He has 1 more hit or walk. Are you sure? That's the question. So will they leave him in? Okay, he's more of a starter. No, I can't be going him. So, if I use one of the guys who's pitched already, he's probably not going to be available for game 3. So in the bottom of the seventh inning, the Cardinals will send up Molina here against Keuchel. Let's look under the hood on Yadier Molina. So in that season, Yadier hit 213 versus lefties, 296, 307. So for a stat line, he was out 600 against righties. Again, this was his rookie year, and I'm sure Mike has terrible Bucky Dent memories of Yadier Molina in the 2006 NLCS championship game. So Molina will swing against, you know what? They're not, you know what? Let's see who's on their bench. So the Cardinals are going to look at their bench right now and see they can't use Duncan because it's not a lefty on left in this situation will not work. Shoemaker. So let's see who the backup catcher is, and maybe we can make a choice here. Probably would be Gary Bennett. Let's see if Bennett has some stats for me. Turns him over. He's a 400 hitter. He's over 1,000. Jesus. All right, 157 at bats, kind of a cheese player. We'll bring in Gary Bennett. So Gary Bennett will be the catcher, and he's in there for one purpose, and that is to destroy a right-handed pitcher. Now, I believe this still was one of La Russa's teams. So Bennett will hit runner on first and second to the Astros. Even more. I know we all do. That's why this is the put up or shut up Astro team. So with a righty now up, do you decide to use one of your top end guys and probably lose them for the next game? Again, if you use both games, let's see who else they have. Will Harris only got to use a couple guys. They want to get to Giles, but it's probably going to be too early for him. You're only in the seventh inning. And he is a lefty who's not that good. And I don't like Tyler Clippard in this case. So, he has been used. So hang on. So let's go to Luke Gregerson. So Luke Gregerson will come out. So done is Keuchel, and Gregerson will be the new pitcher. So Gregerson comes out. Missed him. My apologies. And now we're 6 2/3, 6.2 for Keuchel. So Bennett will stay out there, even though his stats diminish against a righty. So here we come. Bennett against Gregerson. Here's the pitch. 1-7 against a lefty. Good. Righty struck him out. Good call by Tony La Russa. Or I say good call by the Houston manager, A.J. Hinch. So Gregerson comes in and pulls the string and gets the big strikeout to retire the side. So retires the side. That's 3 outs. No runs. Couple men left. We go to the 8th. It is 3-0 Houston. And now for the Astros, they'll go top of the order for George Springer. So it'll be Springer followed by Reddick and Altuve against Jeff Suppan. He'll stay out there at least. He's given him possible innings, and Suppan will bat in the 8th. So hello, Ron McGrath. Welcome in. And now it's going to be a 1-4 for Springer. Round ball back to the mound. Suppan's got it. He picks up and throws him out, one away. So 0 for 4 is Springer. Here's Reddick. Reddick is 0 for 3. 3-0 Houston. Thanks to a great day for Mr. Brian McCann. 3 runs scored, been on base 3 times. Here's Reddick. Reddick is going to hit a drive to deep right field. That's trouble. It's off the top of the wall. It's a double for Josh Reddick. So a double for Reddick. So now that could do it. Here's Altuve. And now let's see who the Cardinals have in their bullpen. Ooh, destroys lefties or righties that season, no matter what you want to say about him. So St. Louis will now have to go to their bullpen, and they're going to have to find someone who can get a couple outs. They used Wainwright the last game here. Well, that's not good. Let's see who is left on this Cardinal bench who can throw strikes and who can get me an inning. So again, let's look. That's garbage too. I'll tell you, some of these pitchers are horrible. So he's one of my starters. He's not going anywhere. Skippy Schumacher, remember him from ID Juster. Vizcaino, Brad Thompson, not bad. And only 4 home runs, so he's not going to have a ton of stuff on there. So we'll bring in Brad Thompson for the Cardinals. So Thompson's a reliever, so that'll be done for Suppan is done. So that'll be with 1 out in the third. So 7 and a third for Jeff Suppan. So now the new pitcher. Give me 1 sec. Here we go. All right. So with 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th, or the top of the 8th, my fault. Runner on second, 1 out for Jose Altuve. Altuve against Thompson, and that is going to be a current ground ball to short. It is picked nicely. Oh, it was a tough play by Eckstein. Throws them out, and there's 2 outs. So runner on second now, 2 outs. Here is Carlos Correa. On deck after Correa is McCann, who's been the hot bat so far. So again, here is Correa. That is going to be a 1-7. Let's see what he does with the 1-7 here. 1-7 versus a righty. A strikeout for Correa. So Correa strikes out. He's 0 for 4. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's still 3-0 Houston. So they will now send up to Gucci, a pinch hitter for Ryan Thompson, and then the top of the order for David Eckstein. So here comes Taguchi, and Luke Gregerson will stay out there right now. So right-handed hitter Taguchi, kind of hits a little better against lefties, but he gets a righty here in Gregerson. Gregerson is not perfect, that's for sure. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a fly ball left field. Nicely done, left fielder for the Astros is going to be Marvin Gonzalez with the catch, and there's 1 away. So the Cardinals get a quick out here, and now pinch hitter for Ryan Thompson. So Ryan Thompson will be hit for here. Cardinals kind of running out of bats, but with a right-handed guy in, and they got a lead. Well, you know what? He hits better against righties or lefties. Ooh, kind of really 2-3-ish. I got guys I like in this situation. So, and problem is I don't want to bring somebody out who's going to be 426 at bats. That's probably not going to be bad. Let's bring in Aaron Miles. So Aaron Miles will swing here for the pitcher spot. So Miles will swing. So 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Miles, the switch hitter, will bat left-handed against Gregerson. That's a 2-9 fly ball left field. Again, that's going to be Gonzalez. Makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. So now here is David Eckstein. So Eckstein the hit. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th inning. Cardinals struggling to get anything really going here right now. Here's a swing. And for Eckstein, hits a ball down the left field line. That could be trouble. 1-5 home run. Nope. The 20-sided said it's going to be a 6. Caught at the track, and that will end the 8th inning. So the Cardinals were trying to score there, but it were denied by the D20. Let's head to the 9th. It's still 3-0 Houston. So the Cardinals will need a pitcher here. Just someone to sneak in and, throw an inning just to get them through. Again, not in love with his bullpen. Let's bring in Tyler. No, actually, he would be better. I remember him from the Marlins. Yeah, better, I would think. So it'll be Brandon Looper will come in. So Brandon Looper will come in. Top of the 9th for Houston, trying to keep it close. So Looper will be the new pitcher. So for Houston, it'll be McCann, Gurriel, Gonzalez. McCann, the ball game, 3 for 3, 3 runs scored. Whoops. Ooh, that's a die I can't lose. That's my black one. So hang on, folks. Let me get that back in. Let me get that back. All right, let's re-roll that one. There we go. So it's going to be a 5-6 on Looper against the lefties, a strikeout. So Brian McCann down on strikes in ninth inning. First time he's retired. Here's Gurriel. He's 1 for 3. 1 out in the 8th inning. The Cardinals will send up Belliard, Pujols, and Roland against probably Ken Giles. 1 out here in the 9th. And the pitch. 3-10. And that will be against a righty. The pop up to short. Again, catch will be made. That's X time. There's 2 outs. So here's Marvin Gonzalez. He's 1 for 3. So Astros down to the last out in the 9th before we head to that bottom of the 9th inning here. Baseball Night in America. Strat Super Teams League. Here's the pitch. 3-6 is a strikeout. Brandon Looper gets the job done. 2 strikeouts in the inning. Let's go to the bottom 9th inning. Let's see if St. Louis has a rally in their bones. It's 3-0 Astros. We head to the bottom of the 9th. So the Astros will send in Ken Giles here. Definitely, he's not automatic. That is for dang sure. So he will have you'll make the kind of like they say, kind of pull the rest of your hair out. But if he gets where he gets people out, he'll get people out. He just has one of those kind of dynamite cards of his. You sometimes want to stay off it because you're afraid what you're going to run into. And if a 3-run lead, it makes it very precarious what might happen. So I have to find Mr. Ken Giles after giving him that great introduction here in the bottom of the 9th inning. I had him all set up he is a Houston Astros, Mikey. Let's see if we can find him in Houston where he belongs. There's Kenny. Kenny was 1-3, 2.30 ERA, and 34 saves. So Giles comes in, 196. He gave up the lefties, 200 against righties. Actually does not have any home runs on his own card. So I take it back about him having a bad card. So that closer card should be really good in this case. So let's see if the Cardinals have to get something on their own. And it'll be Belliard, Pujols, and Roland here. So let's see if the Cardinals will get something going. Down 3. Or will they tie this series at 1? So here's Ronnie Belliard. And the swing. That's going to be a 5-8. And that's a ground ball to second. That is Altuve. Let's see if he makes the play on it. It's an 11. That's going to cause the throw the error. So let's see if Altuve makes the play or not. This is where you want. This is this is the Stros. So it will be keep looking and didn't find what I was looking for. There he is. He's a 2E11. And so an E11 is going to be an out from 6 to 11. Let's see. And it's a 4. So Altuve throws it in the dirt, and that will get past him. So Altuve, the runner, will hold. So Altuve kind of ate it, and it gives the Cardinals some light here in the 9th. So Belliard is on E4, and now here's King Albert. Let's see if Albert can find some luck here. Remember what he did to Brad Lidge. So Pujols comes in against Giles. Giles from the stretch. It's a 3-run lead, though. And that will be a strikeout for Albert. So Albert struck him out, 1 away. And now here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. So Rowland the hit. Third baseman in the Hall of Fame. If you ask RJL, probably doesn't belong there. Right-handed hitter. Here's the pitch. And Rowland swings, and that's a single 2. So Rowland will get Roland will get Belliard the third, and all of a sudden, the Cardinals will bring the man up to the plate, and that'll be Juan Encarnacion. So Juan steps up to the plate, right-handed hitter with power. Ken Giles comes in, pitcher with power. First and third, one out. Cardinals looking for some magic. Giles from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That will be a popped up the third. Oh, and that's Bregman there. Makes the catch, and there's two outs. So now here is going to be again. He had a single the last time up, and that's going to be Preston Wilson. Preston Wilson, much better hitter against lefties in this case, but he's in there to swing. Giles looks in. 2-on, tying run around, possibly last play of the ball game, or does he extend the inning out? Here's the swing, and that is going to be a looper. No, 1-11's a single ground ball to second. Great play by Altuve. Comes up, throws him out now, end the ball game. A 15 on the 20 ends the game for the Cardinals. No runs, a hit, a walk, an error. Or I should say, no runs, a hit, and an error. 2 men left. We at the end of 9. The final score is Houston 3 and the St. Louis Cardinals nothing. Let's go over the final numbers here and see what we have here. Not much in the sake of getting a lot of hits. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. They finally had 4 hits by the 5th inning. So 5, 6, 7. So 7. It looks like the Astros had 3 runs on 7 hits, made that one big error at the end, but the Altuve error didn't cost him. The Cardinals, no runs. What a performance by Dallas Keuchel. He kept him in the game and pitched a great one. But he looks like he gave up 2 hits there. Then he gave up 3. Then he gave up 3. Then he gave up 3, 4. So 4, 5. Looks like they had 5 no runs on 5 hits and no errors. So the winning pitcher was Dallas Keuchel, and the losing pitcher was Jeff Suppan, who actually pitched a pretty good ball game. But the Astros just had a little too much offense tonight. So the Astros will go to 1-1 like the entire league, basically. Besides the 2005 White Sox, everyone else are matching wins to go 1-1. A lot of parity so far in this league. So the next one on the schedule, this will be the end of block 2. So now we can start playing in the final block of this first block. So the game 3s and the game 3 starters. So if we play more, you'll see some of the game 3s in action. So A's Mets, of course, we've seen them already. So yeah, I have to find the book. I haven't seen it, so I haven't seen it in a while. I'm sure I have it. I don't play a lot of cards and dice. Wanted to do this with the camera being the way it is sometimes, but I think I'm really loving it, so it's really good. So Astros 3-9-1, Cardinals 0-5-0. Astros win it. Again, the team goes to 1-1. Cardinals will drop the 1-1. Again, it's the White Sox sitting alone at first at 2-0, as the Giants have lost the first 2 games of the 2012. One of those games is on the channel. The other one was played off. So we'll pick another game coming up at some point and bring it to you, as this is the Strat Super League, as this is the national baseball game of the night. And we'll talk to you later, folks. Thank you, Mike, for coming in. Ron McGrath, the St. Louis Cardinal fan. Couldn't get enough offense for you, buddy. And we'll talk to you later, and have a good rest of your evening. Both of you have a good rest of the night.